Hi guys, welcome back to our channel, and today is Monday and I'm actually going to start prepping for supper. And so we're going to be having a chicken casserole, and I'm going to go ahead and show you how I make it and the things that I use. So you'll need 2 cans of cream of chicken, and one we actually got at Walmart a couple weeks ago, and then one we got at Aldi. So there's cream of chicken either way. 2 sticks of butter. Usually it calls for 1 stick, so I'm gonna sometimes I put 2, so I'll just see how much it needs. And that's for your stuffing. And this is the first time that I've got the stuffing mix from Aldi, so I'm not quite sure how much it's going to make, but I'll see on that. I usually get the Pepperidge Farm brand, but I saw that at Aldi they have this stuffing mix. So I will see how much butter that needs. And then you'll have some boneless, skinless chicken breast or chicken tenderloins. And for this recipe, I'm just going to be using the chicken tenderloins. And we're going to go ahead and get started. What you want to do is you want to go ahead and put your chicken inside your pot and boil your chicken. Okay, and so you can use as many or as little, like as many or as little chicken, how much ever you think. What you do is you put it in a 9 by 13 pan. And you want to go ahead and turn it all the way over to boiling, and we're just going to boil our chicken. So we'll go ahead and get the other ingredients together. Okay. So you're going to take your stuffing, and like I said, I've never tried this stuffing before, so we'll see how much it makes. Which it looks like I probably should have got 2. If you've never tried their stuffing, I'm going to show you. That was how much was in the box. And usually when I get the Pepperidge Farm bag, it's usually double that size, and I always usually use this this bowl. So anyways, we'll probably only need 1 stick of butter for this. Like I said, whenever I use the Pepperidge Farm brand, it's usually double, so it's like maybe up to here, and it's usually double that. And so I've been using 2 sticks of butter, but since this is not very much at all, I'm just going to use 1 stick of butter. And what I just do, instead of melting my butter like separately in another bowl, what I usually do is I just take my butter and just dump it in there. You can see. And I just throw the whole thing in the microwave, and that way the butter can melt. So I only turn it on for about 30 seconds and let the butter melt. So it's all melted down in there, and that's just an easy way instead of having to use another bowl and dirty up another bowl. I'm all about being simple. So what you do now is, if I can try to show you guys holding it at the same time, all you do is you just stir your butter around and in there. Get it mixed up in there really well. And like I said, this is the first time I've used this stuffing mix, so usually I have double this, but we'll make it work. I may just not put any on the bottom because usually what I usually do is I put like half of the stuffing on the bottom of the pan, then I put my chicken mixture, and then I put this on top. But and that's usually what I do. So if you have the Pepperidge Farm, or if you get 2 boxes of the Aldi brand, what you do is just put half of your stuffing mix in the bottom of this dish. Obviously spray it. I'm getting ready to spray it right now. And then you would use the other half on top of the mixture. And I'll show you. So I'm just going to be showing you, spray it. I'm just going to be showing you the top part, since we don't have a lot of, the mixture. So. Okay, so after your chicken has boiled and it's finished and it's done, all you're going to be doing is I usually just get another bowl, and you just cut up your chicken like this. Just shred up your chicken and place it into the bowl. So you just take your 2 cans of cream of chicken and dump it inside where your boiled chicken is. You also take a cup of the broth that you boiled your chicken in, and I just used plain water here, but you can also use chicken stock or chicken broth, whatever you want to use, but I just use plain water. So just get a cup of the broth. It should be kind of cooled off by now. Okay, and you just take a cup of that and then pour it into your chicken and your cream of chicken. And that's just going to give the mixture a little bit of the flavor, so of the chicken. And you just stir it around, and then also I usually like to put some pepper in there. I don't put a whole lot of salt because the cream of chicken is salty anyway. So anyways, you just stir this up, and then you go ahead, after you've got it all stirred, like I said, if you use more of the seasoning mix, then you would spread it in the bottom. But since I don't have a whole lot of seasoning mix, then I'm just going to go ahead and dump that. But normally you would have seasoning mix on the bottom, and then you would put this mixture over top of that. And then you're just going to take your seasoning and put it over top. And I find it easier just to use my hands to get in the little crevices that are hard to reach areas. And normally this chicken casserole is all the way up here to the top of my pan, but like I said, I use the Aldi stuffing mix, so I don't have any stuffing on the bottom. So it's But normally it is. It's all the way up to the top. So that's okay. And then you just put this in a 350-degree oven for about 30 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes. You're basically just wanting to heat it throughout. The chicken's already done, but you're just wanting to brown the butter on top and basically just heating it up. Alright, and this is the finished product of our chicken casserole, and it looks so yummy. It is bubbling hot, and it is bubbling and yummy and ready to eat.